Hey guys, it's your boy Quay, your boys back with another video. If you're new to my channel, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, turn on my post notifications so you guys can be notified when your boy posts another video. So today basically got Kianna Jay about to lay Airi out. DDG family ruined ZOE SNAP after terrible allegations surface. So y'all know I did touch bases upon the Kianna and Airi situation. Y'all, if y'all haven't been updated, y'all, I'm gonna update y'all. I'm gonna give y'all the scoop, okay? So Corey had wound up like coming out and stuff, and he was like kind of, I don't know why he did that, but he's like he came out and he spoke on talking about he had like a way of making Kianna Jay. And Ari had did like a video, and she was like, she really didn't like the fact that Corey said that, and she was like the only reason why Kianna Jay is like, I guess, like being the talk of the town, like as in like a YouTuber and stuff, is because her and her boyfriend, I think her boyfriend was Trey, I believe. And Prom and Kianna was dating at the time, and they all did like a, I guess like they got rented like an Airbnb or something, and they all wound up like making content together. Kianna had came down to like Houston and stuff. I forgot where Kianna was before that, but Kianna and Prom had came to Houston, and it was all doing like content together, and it was all like mingling and stuff, and making their bread. So Ari had wound up speaking on that, and she was like she didn't have that many times where her and Kianna, like, I guess, like fell out once upon a time, and she spoke on just one of the scenarios. She said it was like two scenarios. She's like, but one of the scenarios is with I guess she looked in Kiana's phone, and she saw that Kianna was texting her boyfriend around the time. I think it was Trey. Y'all. I may be wrong, but I think her boyfriend was, his name was Trey. But and Kianna was like, it's not going on with me and Trey, or like her boyfriend or a boyfriend, and she was like, you could keep scrolling up, keep looking at the messages, like we wasn't talking on anything. So Ari looked at the messages, she read the messages, and she was like, Kianna and them, like, honestly, I guess, wasn't messing with, Ari boyfriend. So so she was like, she was glad at the fact that, Kianna came to her like as a woman, and it was like, she wasn't messing with that dude, you feel me? She said, but she felt like she came at Kianna a little bit. I guess she really didn't want to talk to Kianna for like probably like 2 or 3 days. Cause she kind of like, how like females is, like they get mad or they get petty, even though it's not something that's big. It's like they still make it a little big. I mean, Kianna did stated that Prom did knew about their messages and stuff, but Ari was just kind of like in her head a little bit. But since Kianna had made like a video on YouTube about it, and people was like, that was like so 2020 2021 ish, like that was like back in the day, like we were in 2025 about to go in 2026, like why is this even being brought out and stuff. And Ari had said, I guess Kianna had just seen like a clip from that video, but honestly Ari was not bashing Kianna. Ari was just telling the story of how Kianna, I guess, got like known and stuff. And Kianna just seen like a clip of it, and Kianna felt some type of way. Ari was like, watch the whole video, and I guess Kianna made like her own video of her side, and she wound up saying that they wound up like falling out behind like a brush or like money for like, I guess, like the place and stuff, and they just decided to do their own thing. But that was like the biggest situation and stuff. But we're gonna react to this video, guys. Make sure you guys like this video, comment, and subscribe to the channel, y'all. And let's get into this video, guys.
So previously, I spoke on the situation with Airi and Kianna. Now, Airi came out claiming that Kianna was DMing Trey while they were
his name was Trey.
Relationship. Well, Kianna responded, basically clearing everything up, claiming that she was DMing Trey way before she knew that Airi and Trey were a thing. So she showed messages from 2018, which prompted Airi to respond with videos of her and Trey being posted around the same time, meaning that they were very much so in some sort of relationship slash situationship during the time that he was DMing Kianna. It was very clear on
She probably didn't watch all Trey videos though.
Armand, Trey, Damien, Bianca. She didn't see that stuff. She was just saying a lot. No, I didn't know who she was. So no, Kianna did respond. She states, "No, I set my DMs with Trey was before I met Airi. I met her in 2019. Me and Trey was DMing in 2018. I didn't know Airi. Just because your videos was viral, Airi, doesn't mean everybody and they mama knows you.
She got a
I
point.
didn't even know who Trey was until he DM'd me. Like, girl, shut up. Ish lame. I dated that boy whole friend. Who give a F? Now I'm finna get mad." So now what Kianna is stating here is she's not denying actually DMing Trey while he was in a relationship with Airi. She's claiming that she didn't know that they were in a relationship because she didn't even know who Airi and Trey were. So let's go on to this next topic with DDG's.
Yeah, I don't feel like they should be dragged out. Like they making so many videos and doing all that. Like everybody branding off of it.
Streaming is ruining his whole family.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Streaming is kind of like, it's fun. I love doing this. Like I said, it's fun. I enjoy doing it. But streaming is kind of ruining my family because everybody in my family streams. So we have a family outing. People would stream it. Like I can't be myself on camera. Like I'm not this super nice.
Yeah, cause like some people carry like a persona on camera, and when you're off camera, it's like they differently.
You know, I'm not this person that y'all see on stream. I'll be honest. Yeah, so I don't want to like on Christmas and I'm gonna try to stream. I'm gonna try to stream on Thanksgiving because I'm not really doing it on Thanksgiving. I know a lot of y'all be bored. Like streaming is ruining my family because like we have to stream these Christmas things and Thanksgiving things, and it's just like we're entertaining instead of enjoying. You know
Enjoying, yeah, like the moment.
That many years to celebrate, but
I get what he's saying.
I like streaming, but I don't want to stream on holidays, and I don't want to stream on vacation. Like I want to take a vacation, but I'm like, damn, I don't want to take 3-4 days off. So I gotta
My shirt is big.
I could just go on a vacation. So life is.
I like my Budweiser shirt.
Be a streamer. Yeah. So anyways, y'all. Tomorrow might not stream. Tuesday.
So now Zoe has had enough with what he's saying is a bunch of lies. Now influencer Fendi and his boyfriend Damien recently had a messy breakup where Zoe's name was brought into the mess. Now Fendi is claiming that
Not Mr. Messy Monday.
was texting Zoe
On the tea room.
Have I not been telling you the truth?
You've been telling me partial truths and stuff, but I'm not gonna keep bringing up nobody.
Damien, you've been telling me partial truth because 2 days ago I asked you who were you texting on Instagram when you left my house. You told me, you said, and I have the messages here. You said I only texted females back. And I said, what females? You didn't tell me the females, but you said, oh, there are mutual friends. Okay. So I believed you. Then I get sent a message from somebody a day later that you texted other niggas. And Zoe is one of them. What was your reasoning of responding to Zoe? What was your reasoning?
He had texted me, and I also, if you want me to post the screenshots, I can.
I don't want you to post. I'm asking you right now. I don't need you to post anything.
I will post a screenshot after this because I don't want nobody to say that I'm lying. He texted me. He said, "Hey," he said, "make sure you keep your head up and pray to God and all type of shit." And I said, "Thank you." And then he had the nerve, and then he called me handsome in the DMs, and then I blocked him. And then that was.
There was also other allegations that Fendi put onto Zoe that I'm not gonna read.
But like I feel like Zoe's the type of person he play like that, so why it should be like, you know.
He's filing a lawsuit.
Hell, that little person, they need to clean that up. Because what I'm going to do is I am already calling my lawyers right now because don't play on me. Like, don't play. I don't mind about the trolling. I don't mind about the shenanigans, but don't lie on me. So I have already called my lawyers and I'm going to meet them because I want you to really prove all this shit that you're saying online. I've already called Ocean. I said, Ocean, can you believe what this person is saying? I've already called Ocean.
Well, famous Ocean?
Only time I go to Ocean House was with Brandon and Eddie. Baby, I've already called my lawyers, and I hope you are ready, sweetie, because I'm not playing. I have enough money, and I am ready to go through whatever the fuck I gotta go through to show that you are a liar. So, baby, I hope you got your money ready, too, because my money is stacked, and my money is good. And I want you to prove it, sweetheart, because my money
That's crazy.
is long. And when you play on my name, yeah, don't play on my name, baby. I'm not driving TikTok. I'm not driving. Don't play on my name. Don't and Eddie and Brandon were always sitting downstairs. What is this person talking about? Like, I don't care. Like, I don't care how mad you get at somebody. Don't fucking lie. So yeah, if I have to put down $10,000, bitch, I'm putting down $10,000. If I have to put down $30,000, bitch, I'm putting down $30,000. You played with the wrong girl. I don't know how y'all children play, but you played with the wrong girl.
No, this was Fendi's
Dang, man, that's crazy.
response to Zoe filing that lawsuit.
If you gonna sue me, sue me. What the fuck are you getting on live saying that you're gonna sue me so that you can have everybody like, oh my god, oh, this is, you don't gotta go on the internet and say it. If you're gonna do that, then do it. You're addressing the wrong thing. Address about you texting my man in vanish mode. It was never nothing about you checking up on somebody. It was you trying to be flirting with my man in vanish mode. Okay?
So now Zoe's supporters were very upset with these allegations that Fendi is putting on Zoe without providing any receipts, just talking. So it makes sense as to why Zoe is threatening to go the legal way, because the allegations that he put onto Zoe that I'm not repeating are very serious, that could tarnish someone's career and possibly make them end up in jail. So Zoe is not playing any games with this. He's going straight to that courthouse and filing a lawsuit. But anyways, you guys leave your opinions on this and everything else in this video down in the comment section below.
That's crazy. Honestly, like I feel like when it comes down to the Kianna and Ori stuff, I do feel like they should have dropped it. I mean, this has been going on like that's like how long they've been stopped making content together. Like I feel like it shouldn't be like brought up. I understand, you know, why Ori brung it up, but it's like it should have stopped there after Kianna like had made her video. It's not something that should be prolonged. It's not something that should be, you know, dragged out. Like it's really getting aggravating. I guess it's getting like irritating. Because it's just not called for, honestly. And I understand, you know, where Dub is coming from, because it's like a lot of people, they always put, you know, their business on social media, and especially if all the family members does streaming, it could be like overwhelming and stuff. It's like some people don't enjoy the moment. It's like they're just making content just to entertain y'all, and they're not enjoying it, you know, because they got a camera in their hand, they got a camera in their face, you know, a mic in their face. It's like, it's just so much, like, it's honestly, and it's like they're not taking it in. It's not like, I mean, it's fun to like make content and stuff, like, but it's like you're doing that to, I guess, like, I'm not gonna say y'all doing it to please people, because a lot of people want to look at videos that they made like 10 years ago, 5 years ago, you know, and look back at things, because it's like memories, you know. But it's like it gets to the point where it's like you're not living in the moment. It's like you're living in, I guess I guess the future, if I would say, because like you want to look back at it. But honestly, like, it's good to document things, but like when you gotta document every single thing about your whole entire life and you're doing this 24/7, it could get overwhelming. So I can understand where Dub is coming from. But when it comes down to this like Fendi and Zoe situation, I do feel like, you know, if a person is lying, you know, they should be lying, you feel me? Like, it could come out, you know, Zoe, like he's always saying, you know, he got the money to actually, you know, file charges and stuff and sue a person, you know, for like, come on, nobody want to go through the courts and do all that. So honestly, I feel like y'all should squash their beef and, you know, just like push past it, especially if it's something, you know, not, you know, not worth it, you feel me? And if that dude is lying, like who's to know, you know, because like the cops could see everything, even if you try to like delete it. I'm pretty sure they could get something to where like they could see what your, I guess, like son in vanish mode, whatever. But I feel like Zoe, and not, that's not to like take up for him, but I do feel like he playful like that. Like he do the same thing to like Corey and stuff. So I feel like nobody should take it, you know, be offended by it or take it personal, because he's that type of person that play like that. Even though I'm not sticking up for him, but I'm just, you know, stating the facts. Like, he played like that. But y'all let me know in the comments how y'all feel about these situations, guys. Make sure you guys like this video, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We on the road to 3K subscribers. As always, guys, I'm going to see you guys in the next video. As always, be breezy. Don't be easy. Yeah. Ah.
What can I say? Can you damn? She wanna be big. Never stress, and that's what I say. I don't care what nobody say. I am